Hey everyone, in this FC24 concept player slash squads explained ultimate team video, I want to clear up this confusing subject. So many people get confused on this, and every year I talk about it, so this year is no exception because the same things occur in the game as we had before. Concept players, when you look at your squad view, have this blue background to them, right? I want to make something very, very clear from the start. You cannot play a game with concept players, okay? If you put them in your team and you try and play it, go, you can't play because it's concept squad, man. Don't do it, right? They are for planning purposes only, right? Why would you have that in the first place? How does that happen? The main place that you get this is when you have a lone player, such as Bernardo Silva here, right? So he's got one game left. So lone players only work for a set period of time. You cannot renew their contracts. If you've got one game left, keep them handy though, because you can still use them in friendly modes. But if you are mad enough to expire them entirely in a competitive mode, such as squad battles or division rivals or whatever, they will run out and it'll go, this player's loan has finished, do you want to convert them to a concept player? And you go, concept player, sounds like I can still play with them. Very nice, yes, thank you very much. They will then go ping, and they will turn into a blue player, such as these players here. Once they've turned to that, you cannot play with them. And then you think, well, what's the point of that, man? What is the point of a concept player then? Well, all will be explained here, my friends, all will be explained. Now, if you look up at the top left of my screen, it says Best Prem. And what I've done here is I've built a concept squad. But it's not entirely concept because I have these 4 gold players here. And you're like, why have you got those, man? I'm going to walk you through what I did. Okay, so first of all, squad actions. So I'll hit the left stick here on the left-hand side of the squad view in Ultimate Team. Gone to squad selector there and then press A. And here you can see I've got a thing called Best Prem, right? I'm going to delete it and I'm going to show you what I did. Delete the squad, yes. Okay. Now we're going to create a new concept squad, and if you're looking at squads, you may be on my squad on the on the top left. Sorry, right button over to concept squad. If you put it in my squads, it'll move it here automatically because we're going to work with concept players. So what we can do is we can create a new concept, right? You can do this with any league or any sort of ideas that you want, okay? It's entirely up to you. You can build the thing manually, or you can give the squad builder, which we're going to use here, some ideas on what you would like to see. So we're going to use the squad builder, okay? So the squad builder will help us find a cool set of players. So what I did in this case was I was interested in what does squad builder think the best Premier League team is, okay? Now that will vary depending on a few things that we want to give it. So we'll go done. And here with the squad builder, you can see what quality you want to work with. I'm going to leave that on any. Whether you want to narrow it down to country or region, not bothered as long as they're in the Premier League. Aha, the league. So we're going to change the Premier League here, to the Premier League here. So I'll select it with A, or move right on the right stick rather. Right D-pad or left stick to the right. And then club any. And then pick your formation if you want a 4-4-2 or 2 or 3-4. So I quite like, which one is it? I like 4-3-3-2, I think is the one I've been messing around with quite a bit. So let's say I want to know who is the bestest players for that formation, okay? So you can see it says concept players, yes, replace players, no. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build the squad, okay? So it knows it's a concept squad because I did it and built in the concept squad area. What it then does is it goes, who is the best left winger in the Premier League that I know? And who is the best right winger in the league? And etc, etc. And you're probably confused now because you go, whoa, why are some of these gold and some of these blue? If you own said bestest player or you have the loan version of him, they will be put into your concept squad here. So what this is saying is, look, man, out of these concept players, you've got 4 of them in your team that you could play with. I cannot play a game with these. That is not the point of a concept squad. This is looking at what would be the best squad. Check it out on the left-hand side, chemistry, 33 of 33. And then it's looking at the ratings. It's saying, look, everyone's in the right position. Everybody plays friendly with each other. This is an awesome team. This would be an 88 rated team. Happy days, all right? Just to prove this concept of, it being the best of that area. If we go back to squad actions, so if we go left here and let's do a new one. So we'll go squad selector. We'll go to concept squads again, create a new concept. And we will use the squad builder, and I'll just give this the very important title of And, oh, apparently that's a censored word. Okay. What about that? Is that okay with you, EA? Thank you. Thank you so much. So then we could go with a random league, one where maybe I've not got so many players. Let me see. I'm going to go with something very strange. So let's go with the Belgian League. I've probably got some players. Let's see what it does. We'll build this. So in the Belgian League, this is the best. I only own one Belgian player in my squad at the minute, but the rest, this is the best of Belgian that bases itself on that 4-4-2 formation. So there you go. That's what it is. Hopefully that clears up what concept players are and what concept squads are. But, you know, you could use this for figuring out what's your ultimate dream team and then gradually work towards buying those players. So if it, for instance, I wanted to turn this into the playable thing, I could search for this particular player here. So we could go onto the market and go, I want to get that guy. So we need to figure out who he is actually. Let's see, who is he? So we'd go Vincent Janssen. Okay, so we'd go to the transfer market and we would search for Janssen. Jann. Hopefully this is making it clear why you would use this. Apart from I can't remember how we spelt his name. There he is. So there he is. And then we would search. And that's how much he would cost me. He would cost me 300 if I bought him on auction. And we just look around. There you go. I could get him for 650. And then I would put him in that place. So then you would build up this squad over time. So it eventually looks like, you know, your complete own squad. And when you get it to the point where it's at, if we go to my squad here, or rather if you filled that entire squad up with actual players, it would flick into my squad and be a squad there that you could play with, such as my normal squad here, where these are no concept players at all, and I can play with this squad. Hopefully that makes sense, my friends. If it did, give us a thumbs up. That's much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need more help with FC24, have a little look at the playlist that I'll put at the end of this video with loads of useful tutorials. If you need more help with the game, or you want to tell me about this video, or FC24 in general, or your day in general, I really don't mind. Hit me up with a comment. I read all my comments, any nice and constructive ones. I'll do my best to help you and respond to you. So thank you so much for doing that. It helps YouTube know that was a good video. And if you like what I do, hit that subscribe. There's all sorts of stuff you find on my channel, not just FC24 tutorials, but tutorials on things like Starfield and Madden 24, NBA 2K24, and many more. I hope you like what you see. Cheers.